Thank you so much. No, it's okay. I will just move it on. Hello, everyone. My name is Diro, and I'm a founder of Meora Media. And today we are going to speak about branding and social media. So essentially, we're just going through the basic, like the true basic, because I know some of you know already what is branding and stuff, what is social media and stuff. So we're just going to just adjust a bit, give you like a good idea and how you can improve what you're already doing good. All right? So who? Okay, so the next slide, please. So who I am? I'm a creative entrepreneur. So you will find me everywhere where we need to create something: show, music, art, business, finance. Because I also have a background in finance, and I'm a talent manager. So I help talent and connect to companies and stuff, and also director of Meora. So basically, I help entrepreneurs, artists, leaders of a community to build and improve their visibility. So social media is not just to, some people will go and be like just a user, like a simple user. Some people will go and use it as to promote their business, their personality. But there's also a way to do it. I help artists to grow their career, connect to stages and stuff. My values. So, if it's not authentic, it's not me. If it's not creative, it's not me. If it's not like socially impact, it's not me. All right? All right, so let's move forward. So, I just want to ask you, when you hear about this workshop, what are you coming to, what is your expectation? Branding and social media.
Thank you for the mic. When I heard about this opportunity, I didn't come mentally for competition. I came to meet those great minds. Period.
Okay.
So no matter how the result will turn, I'm already a winner because look, I have 1,000 of minds here. So I'm going home with business card. I need a photographer. I need the
Well,
branding guy. I need this woman. So basically, you're winning without even realizing you're winning. So that's uh, that's why I'm here.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. I appreciate. Okay, I can give you this. Okay. So someone else, when you hear about branding and social media, what is your expectation? Yeah. Okay. Let's be more interactive. Okay. I'm the creative person. Come on.
Hello, Eva.
Yeah, hello.
When I hear about branding, I'm thinking about if you have a product or if you have a business, how does the audience or your customers perceive it, or how do they perceive you as the person behind the brand?
Correct. Correct. There's also personal branding, business branding. So who else? All right. Yeah.
Yes, when I hear about branding, see the face of the business, your business identities, and also w- when people see, for example, your color, the font of your logo, they will know it's you.
All
So
right. You correct as well. All right. So today we're going to see like what is branding and how it's important. Also going to see the impact of your branding and how to build like a strong brand identity, and basically we'll go through social media platform, how to work with that. Next, please. All right. So what is branding? First word you need to understand. It's a perception. How people view your thing. If it's your personal, if it's your business, how people, maybe it's Marie Delva, maybe it's BK. When I say this, or maybe it's talking about the signature also. So when you see your signature, oh, it's you, Gina. See how people view about your thing. Second thing is the connection. How by your product, by your service, how you connect to person. You can do things very great, But no one will notice. And it's not because of it's not the fault of the market. I would say it's your fault. But we're going to correct that today. Okay, the next word will be consistency. The whole world, it's a market. You have your idea, you have your business, you have your personality, you have to show it. If people don't see you often, you might lose some clients. If people don't, you say like, oh, I do this, and after that, we don't see you anymore. We forget about you. Because when I think about photography, I should think about who does photography. If I think about media strategic, I should think about who does media strategic. If I think about entertainment, I should look for somebody else, okay? So make sure you are very consistent. And you can see there is so many examples. I just want to ask you, when you see this, what is this? Okay. Who are you thinking about? Apple. And what is that? Apple is a fruit, right? Are you thinking about the fruit? And exactly. And then it's all about phone. It's all about computer. It's all about, but just, it's Apple. It's a fruit normally, right? But your perception, your connection, the consistency, they show up everywhere. So these are the great example. When you see the other sign, I will go first. For those who does like media and podcasting, sometimes it's a light background. It is, right? But which company is that? What is the company here? Yeah. Who told you that? The perception, the connection, and the consistency. We all got it? Next slide, please. All right. Why the branding truly and really matter? I have another quiz for you. Who knows this company that does this phone? What? Samsung? Say that louder.
Samsung.
Somebody else? You don't know? Say that louder. You don't know.
I don't know.
It's okay. You don't know. You don't know. Because it's not the same thing. You see? Huh? You got it. I know you have one, huh? Yeah. It's Huawei. But it's okay. You don't know. So you understand why your brand matters? How you show up, how you do your connection and stuff. But that it doesn't really matter here because they don't do a lot of stuff here in Canada. That's why you don't even know them. But if I ask you this, even it's old, you know that it's iPhone. Why? This is why your brand really and truly matter to build like the trust people can recognize, and it's competitive. You place this phone, even it's old, and that phone, I can tell. People will go for the iPhone because they know about it. There's a story behind. All right? Go to the next. Build your brand identity. When you see this, just do it. There's no even Nike sign. You don't even see shoes in there. But it's all about how they build their identity. And this is a very important subject. The way you work with your brand, it's the same way you work with your entire company. You should definitely have like a vision. So the vision is where you're actually going with your business. It has to be very clear, even in your brand. And you have to be very specific about it. Another thing is the mission. The mission is actually, what are you solving? What you do is great. Why you're actually doing it? And you have to keep telling the people, your customers, your client, and all those stuff. You have to tell them, why am I doing that? Why I showed up every day and do that thing, even in your brand. The values, it's all clear. What is your inside? Why you're not doing the same as the other person does the same thing? What is your specific? the tones, the tone. This one is very important for those who are create content. You know, your voice can change. The way that you show, like your image, when you see someone like that, you would, this guy is very smart because this is the expression I wanted to give you. But you saw me in the soccer field, totally different person. But even there, I look like a captain. You know, when you you can use me and be like, oh, come and lead my company. Because I show up, this is how I want to, and you have to be intentional with that. Truly intentional. All right? And the visual style. So, you got to create content about what you're doing nowadays. It's very important. Some people will like, you know, sometimes I dream. And in my dream, it's really, when I think about like, I have to get a haircut, I just think about that. And when I dream, in my dream, I can see myself going to BK hair salon. I can tell you the truth. Like, in my dream, it's normal. Because everything, like the visual, I know where is that at 50 list guard, right? List guard, yeah. When somebody say, oh, I gotta buy a new phone. Apple, like the 15, the 16. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you don't even check how much you have left, but you just want that phone first. You take it as a financing and stuff like that. But you see, because of the visual. All right? So this is, you saw like, just do it, you know it's Nike. You see that thing? Like Nike Air for athletes. You know that thing. And then all the visual that it will make you kind of dream about it. So your brain, people, when they saw it, they have to dream about it. You have to make them like really, really dream. I saw this shows a lot with the youth and stuff like that. Some people like wear suit, and God does as well. So it's very important. It's the style and all those, because they keep communicate about it. And then I hear all the businesses, sometimes you don't even communicate. You don't even communicate in other way. All right, so next. All right, so we now know about branding. It's definitely how people look over at you. And for any type of business, you definitely need that. Social media platform. There is a term called the key platforms. Who knows Facebook, Instagram, TikTok? We all know about it. But they don't work the same. They don't function the same. They are not all made for your business. But I'm the one thinking that you should show everywhere, especially when you start. Because you don't even know where, things will pop up. But they have different rules. I'm not here today to define all the rules. But I'm saying, please, can you just show your business there as well? Because one thing you should know, it's not about how you feel about your business that really matters here. It's how people will feel about it. So everything you do, make sure that what is the feeling behind it, and which platform will perform the best for me. And definitely, I'm here with my company to help as well. So even here, we didn't talk much about it. We can meet one-on-one and discuss about plenty, okay? The demographic. So when you decide to choose which platform am I going to use, it's important to know your brand or your product, what is the demographic, the age, the type of person. That will also help you to create the content as well. The trend. There is some trends going on. They might be related to your business. So be like, when you do your business, don't be like this and trying to make sure everything's work perfect on your business. You should be able to raise up your head and see what others does in social platforms. And then you might copy. One thing with copy is not always like cheating. Some people will be like afraid, maybe you're too Christian to cheat and stuff like that. Listen, if 1 + 1 = 2, your 1 + 1 will equal 2 as well. So the same thing a person does, and is actually performing well with that, try it. You don't lose anything. If it did like 1 million view, you might get like 100,000 view. That's all good. That's all good for your business. And then 1,000 for another 1,000, it's going up, right? So, no, back today. So, analytics. It's very important not just to post and post and post and do your thing. See which one also works. Don't tire yourself doing the same thing every day, the same thing. It might not work as well for your brand. So there is so many content you can create. A video, a poster, a storytelling. We might speak about that later. A storytelling. Your day-to-day working on your business can bring people to buy your product or use your service as well. So make sure you do your diligence and then go and check for your analytics. Engagement. It's very important that people participate to your idea, to your project, and give you feedback. Sometimes I hear one question saying, how we deal with a bad comment. It's part of your strategic as well. Because you will receive definitely a bad comment. So it's not about how you feel about bad comment. It's how you treat it. It's important to treat everything. And it's part of your media strategy. You have to have the tactic for it as well. So make sure it's not at the same way you think about which platform will be my key platform, think about also how should I treat the bad comment as well. And then there's a way to do it. If it's comment, and then you can find it useful to clarify something in your service or your product, do it. Don't just, being scared. He did that to me, so maybe my business is not good. No. There's a way to address. Also, advertising. Thank you. I'm a French speaker, by the way, so. And bilingual from now on. Yeah. Ever say yeah with me? Yeah. That is improvement as well. So, promotion. How you do your promotion? Now you will see like pay advertising and stuff like that. Those are all good, okay? Those are all good. But before you start in doing it, you have to double check if it's really will add something into your business as well. You don't just put money in, then expect to have feedback or client back into it. You have to analyze. It goes with the analytic as well. You see, when I got million views, how many clients I get out of this exactly before putting more money out of it. It's not just doing it. All right. Any questions so far? You can stop me anytime. Huh? Yeah. We can continue. Is it good? Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Diro. Good presentation so far. I would like to know how you can keep your followers active in what you post. How you know what you post, it's mean to them and push them to react.
It's a very good question. First of all, consistency. Consistency. I would say, take Sudbury's as your market and as the, social media thing. And then your store is at the Sudbury Mall, okay? You're there. And then everything you do is there. If I'm in Laurentian, I don't see it, right? So you have to make sure that you go kind of everywhere. You feel like personal people that repost and stuff like that. But how do you deal with keeping them? It's when you have the return from your first video, you see how you can tweak it. And you have to make sure that in your content that when you post, there is all those, at the end of your video, you have to request for a certain feedback. Or comment if you, or what is the trend? Sometimes it's like, please follow and like, this is the best way to support my business. So you will see really the interest of the people. But like, try many things. I would say try many things because you don't lose anything to do it. At least you still creating content, you still doing your consistency stuff. Yes.
One more there.
Yes.
I have a question about if you wanted to rebrand, how do you carry along what you already had without losing your customer and your branding from before? Does that make sense?
So if you have customer already, why do you want to rebrand? Because one thing, you're branding because of your customer, not because of your feeling. Or I feel like I'd actually change. You don't need to change if there's no change. But I'm also in for rebranding some stuff. So it's all about the feedback you get. It's all about your vision as well. If it was in your plan to rebrand, that's all good. So if in that case, you have to business. Sometimes they post a picture, but the picture it's not relevant. Yep. Oh, it's interesting. Share it. Scrolling. Oh, it's interesting. Or send it to my sister. Or send it to my. So you see, when it's necessary, you definitely people didn't need to ask you to share it. You find it useful. You show it to somebody that will be use it. So when you actually creating your content, you have to make sure that somebody will find it interesting the first 2-3 seconds to 30 seconds. All right. So, and also the story. Your best quality right now is what you have. That's your best quality. You don't need to buy better stuff. If you have a phone, start with
I'm on TikTok and
Good.
okay, don't laugh. Over 50.
No, it's all good.
They call me the meme of TikTok. So, when you say frequently, how many videos per week, per day? Because sometimes I do videos and I keep them in the phone and I wait. I say, you know what? I've been bombarding them lately. 5 videos. I gotta give them a break. So that's very delicate for me because I have to promote who I am, but how many times I have to be there without people being okay. The same face again. Here she come.
I can tell you, there is no oh why she created content again. Like it's no, whoever felt that when he was scrolling. Because it's time spending. They will spend time on social media anyway, if you post it or not. You have to, but like, that's the thing. Either you post or you don't, people will still scrolling. And then you will miss opportunity to show. That's why sometimes you don't need like to advertise, to pay advertising. That's why you don't need sometimes. Because if you are, like, you do it like frequently, you will find your target, right? Any other question? Okay, good. Any other question? Good. It's still no interest? Yes, it is a question.
Can I get a permission just to contribute something to what she just said, please?
Sorry?
Can I get a permission from you to just to contribute to what you just
Yes.
said? Okay, so there's a very quick principle I can give to you. I'm a business guy, and even bad promotion is promotion. Get that first. And secondly, create a loss of not being predictable. So you can hit, then all of a sudden you seize out. That is going to help you to get real-time data. You possibly get DMs, people are going to be asking you good, and all the rest of that. So that will make you understand whether whatever you're doing is giving you relevance or not. So create a system in which you're not predictable. Don't be consistently inconsistent. Don't be predictable. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And what line of business are you in?
I run technology.
Technology. Okay. Good. It's good to know, right? Thank you, brother. All right. So this is all about it. If you don't post, somebody will post, and then we'll definitely watch it. I will always do my 5 hours of scrolling on social media every day. Right. So the next page. So we talk about what is branding, what is social media, what is really matter, and now it's the how. Some people will be like, yeah, you say right, but how am I going to do it? So there is a few things I just but I will give you some specific things that I will suggest you to do, right? Set up like a SMART goal. You know that term SMART, from business line and stuff like that. But it's also important. Define what you can do. As you say, like, how many posts can you do a day? Just do that, okay? And try to improve as you go, right? But that's the thing. Set up a goal and try to stick about it, right? Do it when you say that you will do it. And also, have like a content calendar. It's good like to know how you're gonna schedule it, stuff like that. And then there is a great tool that can help you with that. We don't have much time to talk about tools and stuff, but like today, Canva can help you to, put everything in the calendar, and then Canva only will post for you and stuff like that. Canva can create your content as well. With AI, it's now easy. All right, so today we don't have much time, but if you want to talk, we can definitely sit down and talk about it. The metrics, we already talked about that. Like, try to track your performance. Which works, which don't work for you. It's also important. That will help you improve your strategy. So one thing again, strategy is not, how should I say that? It's not something we talk about today and we forgot about it. No, you work on that as you go. All right? And last thing, optimization. There you go, I got it. So like, you gotta always watching what you're actually doing to get improved. You see, you have to have eyes on your thing, but also what people does around you. It's very, very important. So I think it's the last, yeah? Oh, action. That's good. Okay. So sometimes we finish things like that, workshop like that, and you're not going to do it. So I will give you like just an action plan. After today, what you can do, right now. So essential, your core element, what you're gonna do today with your brain. Give you that clear goals that you want to achieve, what you want to change. Set up your goals about it. Also, try to do your research about the digital tools to process. I talk about Canva today. It's a great product right now. Right now, I can tell you. Very useful, help you to, go faster and faster. But there is so many other tools that you can, do your research about it. K-Task. Dedicate time each week. In the same way you work on your business, it should be the same way you work for your branding and social media as well, because that really matters for your growth. All right? And the best practice, so make sure, because you think with media, okay, maybe like back in the days when I wasn't in this health yet, maybe the information maybe can change 10 years after 10 years. And in the 2000, it's like we got one information today, 2 months after that, you have to change. But now, it's actually the same information we change 2 times in the same day. So you have to be alert on the things that are really going on. So it's important as well for your consistency and your growth. So that will be ending my presentation, I believe. So happy to do that with you. I hope it was really interested for each and every one of you. And thank you. My name is Ivan Diro.
Thank you. A big hand for Ivan. That was very engaging, Yvonne. And you could see that people are really paying attention.